unfortunately, things like this happen until we figure it out as a human,
as a global world, as
a
one
global
Earth.
world. But I don't think that would ever happen unless there was an outside force.
So
Like on some Marvel shit, like Thanos them came down and was like,
Aliens are controlling
half
us.
you motherfuckers is about to be out.
we're going Star Trek on this.
Yeah, then I think
And then
all
the
of the
Vulcans like land.
all of the human species will. I think we
It's a
will
test.
figure it out. I think all of us
Was a test?
will set
Maybe.
our petty differences aside of politics, viewpoints, and colors, and country, and all of that. We're just gonna go, yo, we are one race, the human race, and we're all gonna fight this Thanos guy together, this purple motherfucker. You know,
See, so yeah, I agree with you on that one. Unless there's an immediate global threat, immediate, and I stress
It's-
immediate,
it's Russia.
we're never going to band together, right? We're all too individualistic in each of our own country's self goals. So that's never going to happen. But if the one goal is, then one basic goal of every human being is survival, right? So
Yeah.
if there's, like you said, if there's immediate Thanos extraterrestrial threat that's like puts all of us at risk, then yeah, there will be one global Earth. But unfortunately, I don't think that will happen in our lifetime. I'll be ecstatic to see if it does. But global warming is a global threat, but it's too slow.
Right.
Well-
Now, I read something very interesting the other day where the guy, I forget his name, but the guy that won the Nobel Peace Prize was a scientist recently. I forget the details, what he discovered. I think he was an astronomer, sorry. And what he said is that within the next 30 years, we will discover life. The probability of that extremely high. He's betting in the next 30 years, we will discover alien life. I'm not sure if he said intelligent or not, but we will discover conclusively alien life within the next 30 years. And I'm extremely excited about that, where people can admit without a shadow of doubt, and we could get rid of the skeptics, right? Or any person denying this, where they think in this vast universe and things that we could barely even comprehend, the scale of this, that we're the only living things to ever happen. I find that highly unlikely.
So let me ask you about this. So I think this question has been asked. If there are intelligent life out there, right, that can reach and travel at the speed of light to our planet, they could have made contact already. They could have easily make themselves be known. So do you think they're isolating us on purpose because we're not to that level yet? We're not at that intelligence level, or whatever factors they're kind of looking at, and they're intentionally not seeking out.
Well, if it's intelligent life, I think it's more of they're waiting until we get, as Earthlings or whatever, to get our shit together. If we're gonna kill each other, they're probably gonna wait until we kill each other. But if they're intelligent life out there, they're probably waiting until the moment that we recognize, like, hey, we're ready to expand, out in the universe. So that's what I think. They're probably watching us, though.
I think if aliens, so you're asking if aliens already know, they're aware of our presence on Earth, and if they would choose in a situation like that, if they would choose to ignore us or observe us,
They're purposely
And
ignoring us if they
they
know
wouldn't
we exist.
or they're just like watching us like the way we would watch like an ant farm, right? That's a good question. My guess would be they already made contact. If I had to guess, that they already made contact. I don't know, like with the U.S. government or Russian government or Chinese. I'm not saying that. I'm saying at some point within human history, they already made contact. It could have been with cavemen. It could have been with, and who knows how they deal with time, right? How we observe time can be completely different with how they observe time. So I think at some point aliens did make some type of communications with humans, and who's to say that it's just one alien and that's another thing. You're like, it's just one alien and they're gonna blanket across. If we're saying that, if you believe that there's life outside of something, there's all forms of life, like the Green Lantern Corps, right? How they got like squid lanterns,
Right,
and they
they're from
got
different
pig
universes.
lanterns. And
So you think there's like a galactic union somewhere, and then they're all
I'm
just
not
kind of
saying that there's a real green.
Probably, I believe there is a galactic.
if they do exist, there's a
We're
galactic
talking about
union somewhere.
we're talking about high intelligence.
And
right?
then we're the third world planet that's
Yeah.
not being invited yet.
Yeah. So I think that's it. We're not invited to that party yet. Where
we don't
but,
have a seat at the table.
we don't. We might, man. Who knows?
Yeah, it's empty seat.
Who
They're waiting
knows?
for us.
But I do think that there's like if there's a bunch of different alien life out there, and we all subscribe to that, then I will also say that one of them has communicated with us in some form.
All right.
And I think that's like, if you want to go even crazier, right? I think like if if I'm betting money, if I had to go, I would say that they communicated, and they had a talk, and they were just like, nah, chill, and they kind of went away because they saw how we're handling as a species, and to your point, I think, yeah, they might be holding out until we get our game up,
Yeah.
where we become more sophisticated, more cooperative with one another, because look, it's like if we're hanging out and Michael is a guy that's always trying to fight somebody. He's always hating on somebody. He's always causing trouble. We can't take this guy nowhere. On one hand, he's really cool with us.
Yeah.
But sometimes with other people he don't know, just because they're different, he's gonna go crazy on them, right? So if he's doing that with other humans, other people, right? Just because they have a different viewpoint, how is he gonna take me if I have like an elephant's nose or a rhino or unicorn horn in my head or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Or hands as ears. Like, this dude's gonna start tripping.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking
I
about.
can't take this guy anywhere.
Getting to that point where we're at a society, we're at that level where
So
it's
I think when we can get to an emotional and mental state where we're more filled with love, and I'm not talking about some hippie shit, but just love and understanding where things are more acceptable.
Just one big global goal.
Yeah,
in a way.
where we're not just being dicks. When we can stop being dicks and pettiness, and when that, or as a whole, when that culture shifts, I think that's when they'll like, hey, let's go. You want to come hang out?
I totally agree.
I agree.
Let me show you. Let me show you this galaxy real quick.
Like when we all have that
You know?
one global goal where everybody has the same mindset. We're not looking at ourselves as one country, but one world,
Yeah.
right? One Earth.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's when I do think technology will won't grow as quicker than it is right now. I think there's gonna be many positive changes to the world also, because then we don't have to worry about all the petty stuff.
And just thinking about the advances in technology, if we all collaborated on technology, where we wasn't paranoid about this dude blowing us up or this guy stealing our intelligence and this dude stealing our resources or trying to blow up our resources, where we're all just working as one, and not just for profits, it's just for the advancement of our species.
That's the nice utopian society.
Let's
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
it sounds really great, and let's end that note on the positivity. What time's up?
Positive and love.
Yeah, man.
One world.
One world. Let's get that.
Yeah.
All right, lucky boys. Another episode back in, and we're out.